have the courtesy to knock and the decency not to look over one's shoulder.
See what I have to put up with. I've got something you might like to see. Rosie's found a new form which takes pictures of DNA. It's much more clear than the A form. When preparing DNA for crystallography, she surrounds it with water and calls it the B form. It gives an amazingly distinct and clear pattern.
That does sound like something I'd like to see. What's the pattern look like?
Let me find it for you. I've got a photo. Here it is. The best photo we have so far, photo 51. It's amazingly beautiful and simple. The only thing we can't figure out is how the nucleotides are arranged on the inside.
Assuming that the bases are on the inside and the backbone is on the outside.
Yes, see, I've jumped on that bandwagon with Rosie now. It really is the only way for it to make sense, but that's not my point. The nucleotide order isn't in any kind of regular pattern, so we're sort of at a loss as to figure out how it all fits so neatly on the inside. But I shouldn't be sharing this with you. Our teams are competing.
Well, I was about to share some of our vital information with you.
Oh, what's this?
It's Linus Pauling's paper. I gotta do something now. Well, the short of it is we aren't out of the game. I'll see you later.
Okay, you're leaving. Bye.
Morning, Jim.
Finally, you're here.
Finally? Dude, school hasn't even started yet. Am I supposed to come in a half hour early like you do every day? I mean, really, what's got your panties all in a bunch? Did Rosie make fun of you again? Did you put sodium in the DNA again?
No. This has got my panties all in a bunch. Yesterday, I went down to talk to the King's College team, well, King's College London team, about the news about Pauling and how he's completely wrong.
Yeah.
And Maureen showed me this.
A piece of paper with some pretty dots and a circle on it?
No, this is a replica of one of Rosie's photographs using radio crystallography, okay? And it's an exact replica of it, and it's probably the most
Beautiful thing I've ever seen. Wait, are you sure you got the distances right?
Yeah, I checked, double-checked, rechecked after I double-checked, and I have it on camera if you really doubt my perfection.
All right.
Okay, but see, look at this. The Maradona reflection at 3.4 angstroms is stronger than any of the others. This can only mean that the purine and pyrimidine bases, which are 3.4 angstroms thick, are stacked on top of each other in a direction perpendicular to the helical axis. And look at the two-ness of it. This has to show that the structure is a double helix, correct?
Not necessarily, actually. I mean, we gotta be skeptical about any ideas that don't come from a strictly chemical foundation. I mean, we can start playing with two-chain models, but we gotta look at three chains as well.
Okay, well, I'll work on the two-chain models. Isn't working, okay? I've been fiddling with this thing for however long, and I just can't get it to fit.
You're working on a double helix, right? Backbone in. Try backbone out. I mean, I know you don't like Rosie and all, but she's not stupid. She may be on something with the backbone being on the outside of the DNA.
But the bases are irregular. How are they supposed to fit evenly inside the model?
I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just try it for now.
worked.
That it did. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, a 30 to 40 degree angle of rotation between the bases is best. That way we can get it to repeat the cycle in 34 angstroms, like in the picture where there's 34 between those 2 points.
Well, I guess that proves Rosie was right about the backbone being on the outside, but it still doesn't solve the basis question.
Then let's tackle that issue. I'm thinking we should start with some paper models.
Just go hold the camera fresh from the camera. Come, freshman, look at this. Look. Look at that. Francis, just in time.
For what?
Check this out. Look.
They fit so nicely. I mean, how did you do it?
Hydrogen bonds, 2 between each pair. It
Explains everything. I mean, it doesn't matter how irregular the DNA sequence is as long as purine binds to pyrimidine, and if the purine is adenine and the pyrimidine's a thymine, or if the purine's guanine and the pyrimidine's a cytosine. I mean, it solves the Chargaff rules too. And I mean, now that I see it laid out like this with the A equals T and the C equals G, and it all just, and the hydrogen bonds, it all just makes so much sense. And all along it was really so simple and elegant and quite frankly elementary, my dear Watson. We did it! We solved the structure of DNA!